Winning Christian Center with Dr. Danny Ellis. Let's listen to a message already in progress.
I don't know if I'm going to get my preach on, but I want to teach from this for real, from this simple subject today. The church is still alive. The church is still alive. Tom Rainer wrote a book titled The Autopsy of a Deceased Church. The Autopsy of a Deceased Church. In this book, he addresses 12 common factors in churches that are dying or seemingly dead. Rainer states that as many as 100,000 churches, 100,000 churches could be dying. He adds their time is short, perhaps less than 10 years. It is estimated that between 4,000 and 7,000 churches close their doors every year. Thousands have already closed, and tens of thousands are simply on life support. When Jesus confronted the church at Sardis, he described them as being dead. Revelations 3:1 says, I know thy works, and that thou hast a name, that thou livest and art dead. And I believe that Jesus would say the same for many churches that bear his name today. They're dead. We can spend a great deal of time examining the signs that a church is dead or dying. And while that may be beneficial, I would instead like to look at the signs of life within the local church. There's no great example of a church that's alive than that was given in the book of Acts concerning events that followed the inception of the Lord's church. This group of believers had no specific location. They did not have a large building with stained glass windows. They enjoyed none of the modern amenities. They had some things that many churches lack today. Here they are. They had power. They were vibrant. They were bold. They were pastors to a living church. The answer is found in our selected text. And I'd like to walk through these verses and consider the thought that a church that's still alive. In verse 4, you see the first thing that we see in a church that's alive is we see the endurance in a church that's alive. Somebody say endurance. Verse 4, there it is. I'm going to stay there right to divide the word of truth. In verse 4, the endurance in a church. Therefore, they were scattered abroad, went everywhere preaching the word. The church was not huddled up together as the frozen chosen. They were out and about sharing the good news of Jesus Christ. Luke refers to the fact that the church was scattered abroad. The reason that they were scattered is because they were experiencing great difficulty, great persecution. If you're going to tell somebody about Christ, you got to be willing to go through something. The reason that they were scattered is because their difficulty in verse 1 to spread like wildfire. And it's my prayer that God will ignite a fire in this place on the day. Would you love to see that? If so be warned, when the fire begins to spread, when God begins to move, when lives are being changed, trouble will come. I see you didn't hear me. A church that's still alive will face great attacks from the enemy. There'll be persecution from without, and there'll be persecution from within. And I stop by to tell you that everybody in the church ain't gonna love you. Everybody in the church ain't gonna treat you right. Ain't no hurt like a church hurt. Can I preach to you in a minute? Just because folks in church don't treat you right, that means God ain't gonna do you right. I was trying to witness up in here. Is anybody here today know that even though folk may do you wrong, the Lord will still take care of you? We're told we get puffed up and we quit if somebody sits in our pew. Somebody sit in our seat. In a modern church, some of us at home right now, some people at home right now because they didn't get the attention or the recognition that they thought they deserve. Can I talk to you? Some don't attend because they're too tired and too busy. Others are inactive because something didn't go their way at church. And many continue to attend, but all they do is complain. That's right. They don't like the music. That's right. They don't like the sermon. They fed up with the preacher. They're angry at the elders. They gripe because things aren't exciting anymore. They're upset with changes that have been made. They wish things were like they used to be. And when these things take place, Satan says, I got it where I want him. He sees a church like that, and he tells his demons, say, look, don't waste your time on them boys. I already got them. They're already dead. People would throw up their hands up and quit. Oh, well, preaching the word. The early church was not blinded by their circumstances. They were not paralyzed by fear. They did not focus on their difficulties. They had been transformed by the power of Christ. They were focused on ministry. Not on me, not on you, not on mine, but on ministry. They had a passion for souls. Who in here got a passion for souls? Who in here had a burning desire to see folk coming to Christ?
What a powerful message. Would you like to hear more? Come on out and visit us at 1400 Bethlehem Road, Rocky Mount High, 8:30 a.m. I want to see your face in the place.